and welcome to winemastery.co.uk. My name is John Lightford and this is
John Murphy.
And we're here to tell you all about wine, hopefully help you find the wine, if not the wines, that you will absolutely love. So, sometimes we love having feedback, guys. So if you've got any comments to make, please make them, drop them the note below or send us an email. We'd actually love to hear from you. And one such viewer did. It's a Mr Goosebum. Fantastic name, guy. Fantastic name, Mr. Goosebum. Fantastic. So he watched our Oyster Bay Sauvignon Blanc episode and said, yeah, good wine, but actually I prefer the Brancott Estate Sauvignon Blanc. And actually the brands, this particular wine we were able to get at £1.50 lower than the Oyster Bay at £6.50. So it's an excellent price. Now price doesn't always mean anything either way. So you can get some really good value prices, very good value wine, at very low prices, and vice versa. So doesn't mean anything, but we thought, well, he's commented, he's taken the time to tell us that. Why don't we give it a go? So exactly what we're doing, isn't it, John?
That is exactly what we're doing. So thank you very much first, Mr Goosebum. Again, cracking name is that. Spot on. But yeah, we thought, because we really liked the Oyster Bay, it was one that really stood out for us. So Mr Goosebum said, Mr Goosebum said, try this, so we thought we would give it a go. So we managed to get hold of a bottle, and we are now going to give it a go. So first things first, John, let's have a look at the colour.
Look at the old colour.
It's a nice straw colour, isn't it? Very light.
I was going to say, it's not as light as some that we've had, some Sauvignon Blancs. There's a little bit of sort of yellow tinge there.
Yeah.
It's very nice. It's like a slight golden hue to it, I'd say.
I'll go with that, John, yeah. Why not? Let's have a go on the old nose then.
The first thing you get is a citric acidy apple.
Yeah. I get the apple in there, yeah.
And
citrusy, and those, I always have a little bit of a nettle-y smell, I think, in it. I've just caught that on the very end.
Nettle-y?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm getting some touch of melon.
Yeah, I'll give you melon. It is from smelling it anyway, I would guess immediately that's a Sauvignon.
Yeah. Would you?
I think so.
I wouldn't, but then I'm not as good as you.
You would, you'd know that. Okay, let's have a go on the old flavour. Let's see what's going on.
Yeah, we must do that actually for one episode.
What's that?
We'll do 3 surprise wines that I don't know what they are because I'm the idiot here. Do 3 surprise wines, and I'll see if I can, and then you can sort of try and guide me when I get it completely wrong. Give me clues.
See, I think we've tried this before, and we've done blind tastings, and I have not done very well in the blind tastings. But I'm more than willing to give that a go. I'll find 3 for you. You find 3 for me. That'll be a good do. And we'll have a competition. All right.
I think I know who's going to win.
No, we'll see. Ooh. Ooh.
Now that isn't acidic as I feared it was going to be from the smell.
No.
It's got a nice little bite at the end. It's all very refreshing. You know, like when you have a crisp apple and you get that nice juicy feeling in your mouth.
I think it's the apple, like what you're talking about there, you are right. And that juiciness in there. It's not overpowering, let's say, with the acidity. I bet really quite fresh and in your face. I like that. Length isn't too bad as well. That's kind of hanging around there, so although it's fresh, it's still leaving you a bit of flavour to kind of play around with. And again, it's that acidity. It might seem like it's going to be when you first have a taste, but it kind of dissipates quite nicely there and just leaves a nice fresh flavour on your tongue there.
I don't think this has seen any wood.
I think you're right, John. I don't think that's seen any wood at all. It's quite unusual for a Sauvignon to see wood.
Is it really?
Usually, yeah.
Okay. It's only Chardonnay, or there are some other ones. Is it?
No, Chardonnay is the big one, isn't it? The one, and is it the Puy Fousse that they have?
Easy for you to say.
I don't know, but I know that wasn't seen any wood whatsoever. But that makes it nice and clean and fresh. But even while I'm just talking to you there, John, again, that flavour's still coming through. And for a bottle of wine at £6.50, I think it's quite good.
I think it's incredible value. I mean, It's just a note. We've done a series which I can link to of sort of lower price wines, bargain wines as we refer to them, and this just sort of nudges up above that at sort of $6.50 because I think we did that around below £6. But actually, in terms of value for money, I think that's incredible. I think it's incredible.
I think it is now. I'm trying to wrap my brains on how we got on with the Oyster Bay. I know we enjoyed it, but it's very difficult to say whether we would enjoy this more without doing a back-to-back on them.
Yeah, well, yeah. To say compare the two, you really would need to. One of the things we've always said is that you need to. The taste depends on your mood and etc. So you'd really need to compare the two to do it back to back. So perhaps I should have done that. My apologies. But it is the other thing that surprises me about this is, as I say, when I smelt it, I thought, oh, it's really acidic, but it's very smooth, and as you say, the length is very reasonable.
And it does soften out after that initial, when I first hit that, it was quite clouty, and I could think, oh, there's some acidity going to come of this, but then it just really smoothed out, and I say that length carried on without being too offensive. So. Thank you very much, Mr Goosebum. That's a really good recommendation. I've enjoyed that.
What would you recommend in terms of accompanying a meal, food-wise?
Food, definitely fish. It suit fish beautifully. It's that freshness that's in there. That would just work very, very well. Or a lighter kind of, maybe a pasteurised brie, if you're looking at the cheeses. Nice, easy going one.
I tell you what I was thinking is, in terms of someone that doesn't like red wines and so focuses on white wines, I thought that if you had sort of like a carbonara, it's very creamy, quite rich, that maybe this would help balance that and sort of cut through the.
I was just about to say that, John. Yeah, the acidity would cut straight through like that richness, as you said.
Yeah. So for someone that doesn't, because I think a lot of people, but would you say carbonara you should have white anyway, or would you?
It's very difficult. I personally would have white with the carbonara, but it's a very personal thing. It's just because you're not bound to have it just because of that. It's all trial and error. It's all finding your own kind of style within there. But yeah, personally, I would go white.
And the other thing then struck me is that if you had, you get the pie, the chicken and ham pie.
Wow.
I like with maybe a little bit of leek in it.
Yeah.
And I think maybe that would go with that.
You won't go wrong with that. Oof. I'm hungry now, John. Chicken and a leek pie.
Oh, and what about sort of, in terms of those special meals like Easter and Christmas? I mean, for someone that's on a budget, if someone was having a chicken or a turkey or...
Yeah, chicken, turkey. For this, obviously, I just try and avoid the red meats with this. I mean, you can have it, it wouldn't be a problem, and it wouldn't make anything awful. It's just putting that with your chicken, turkey would be beautiful. You could probably even go with your pork on that one.
Okay.
But then fish. But yeah, I don't think it'd marry very well with duck or some of the darker or red meats, I don't think. But you get away with quite a lot with that, especially at £6.50.
Yeah, especially at £6.50. £1.50 cheaper.
Especially.
I'm sure Oyster Bay is on offer sometimes, so... But anyway,
you'll find it if it is, John. You'll find it.
I'll certainly try. Well, as you said, thank you, Mr Goosebum. That is an excellent choice. We really understand why you might prefer this to Oyster Bay Sauvignon Blanc. It is very good. They are from the same area, New Zealand, and the Marlborough, which is very famous, which I obviously thought was in Texas because of the tobacco. But
we don't judge him.
Don't, please don't judge us. Okay, well, thank you. As I said, thank you very much. If you like this video, please give us the thumbs up. If you'd like to make sure that you know when we're next releasing a video, then press the little bell and you'll get a notification as soon as we do. And so until the next time, guys, really looking forward to seeing you there. Chin chin.
Chin chin.